Hey guys, this is Boomy and welcome to this video where tonight we're going to be talking about getting that money in 2020. So I just got off of my team conference call, team training call that the BIT Group Billionaires in Training does every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as I was talking at the end, it just came to me. I said, hey, how many of you are on that money frequency, ready to get that money? Everybody raised their hand. I'm like, well, we're going to get that money in 2020. And I was like, oh, I like that slogan. We're going to get that money in 2020 and beyond. So if you're watching this video tonight, we're going to talk about monetizing this compensation plan in Laura Life International. Yes, I have multiple streams of income. Laura Life is one of my streams, and the wellness industry is a $4 trillion industry worldwide. So, in my opinion, it would behoove you, no matter what you're in, whether you're in real estate, whether you're in Forex trading, whether you are in taxes, whether you are in daycare, doesn't matter. I think everybody needs something wellness in their portfolio. If you're not a part of this wellness industry, you are truly, truly missing it. So before I get into this compensation, I want to say hello. I see some people popping on. It just tells me Facebook user. I'm not on Facebook right now. I'm actually on a platform called StreamYard. I'm streaming live several different places, YouTube, and in two of my groups on Facebook. So maybe you want to type your name so I can see exactly who you are. But hello, thank you for joining us. You can share this video and invite more people to listen because we're going to talk about getting that moolah. And tonight I'm going to be answering some of the questions that have been coming up lately, especially in my Africa team. I want to make sure that people understand how we get paid depending on the difference between getting paid the fast start bonus when a person orders from the first order and then what happens on the subsequent orders. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first way of getting paid that I want you all to understand is through customer bonuses. You may also hear this called retail customer bonuses. I want you to learn to love customer gathering. In network marketing, so many times people are like recruit. And that's great. Leverage comes from recruiting, but you cannot have a bona fide company just by headhunting and going after people to join the business. You've got to have a big book of business of people who are raving fans of the product who are not in the company. So please gather customers. Gather lots of customers, and in 2020, make a lot of money by gathering a lot of customers. So in Laura Life, every time a customer orders, you get a 50% customer bonus, a 50% retail customer bonus. These people are not in the business, but when they order their products because they want to lose weight, they want to detox, they want to get those arteries cleared out with the Thrive, whatever the CV amount is of that product, 50% of it is paid to you in dollars. So, okay, let's not assume you know what I mean. Let's do the math. So if a person gets a car bonus package and that CV is 60, how much do you get? What's half of 60? That's right, 30. $30 immediately into your e-wallet. If a person orders a product and the CV, commissionable volume, is 50, how much do you get? You get $25. So first way of getting paid, retail customer bonuses, 50% on every single order. Learn to get your customers on auto ship. So think about it. If you have built a book in 2020 of 50, let's just say if it took you a whole year to get 50 long-term repeat customers and all they were buying was a bottle of O2 drops, that's $1,000 a month in customer bonuses because you have 50 customers just purchasing a bottle of O2 drops. Okay, so learn to love customers and learn to love your 50% retail customer bonus. Now, remember this. Watch the compensation plan video. Keep rewinding it, pausing it, listening, making sure that you understand the compensation, because in the compensation, you will hear them say you get a 50% retail customer bonus and 40% of the CV goes into the two-team pay. So understand 50% of that CV you're going to get upfront in your e-wallet immediately. Check, because within minutes it should be there. If that money isn't in there within minutes, something is wrong. Hello, Houston, you have a problem. Please check and make sure that order went through. That's why 98% of the time I always put my customer orders through, because I want to make sure it is there and it is done right and it is done on my website. I like taking control of my money. Hint, hint. That's what we teach our team as well. Okay. So as soon as that customer order is put through, that money should be in your e-wallet. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Now, 50%. I keep repeating the same thing so you can get it. Know where your money's coming from. In 2020, you got to get that money. 50% comes to you into your e-wallet immediately. Then 40% of the CV goes into your weak leg. So let's say, for example, the CV on that product was 50. You may also see it says BV, okay, business volume. What is 40% of 50? 40% of 50 is 20. So that means 20 in CV. We also call it points. 20 points is going to be put into your weak leg. That's where you want it. You want the points to go into your weak side, because the weak leg is your pay leg. So it's good that your customers go into that weak leg to help you in your two-team pay. Okay, so we've just spent the last, 5 minutes talking about customer retail bonuses, building a big book of business there on the customer side. But let's talk about the distributor side. Now, here's where I need you to pay attention, okay? I need you to pay attention because a lot of people get mixed up here. A lot of people are expecting that every time someone that they personally sponsors purchase the product, like each month, that they're going to get a 30% fast start bonus each month. No. Hello. This has been coming up a lot. You do not get a 30% customer bonus each time that the people you sponsor order the product. Look at the compensation video. It says you get that 30% on the very first order. So you say, well, okay, well, Boomy, what happens after the first order? I will tell you, but on the first order of any distributor that you sponsor, you are going to get a 30% fast start bonus. So again, let's do the math. 30% of what? 30% of whatever the CV amount is. So let's say a person orders a product and it is 60 CV. What is 30% of 60? That would be 18. So $18 goes immediately into your e-wallet, okay? And then 60% of that goes into the two-team plan. So two-team pay. So whatever leg that person is in, let me say this again, okay? Because it bears repeating. When you are recruiting, when you are signing up when you are signing up distributors, whatever they order, their very first order, you're going to get 30%. So if you know a person wants more than one thing, and you can start people off with more than one package, make sure that first package is that big order. Because if you ordered, let's say, one car bonus package and that went through, and then they say, oh, I forgot to order something else. Well, you're not going to get 30% on that second order. Okay? It bears repeating. You get 30% on what? Somebody type it in here for me. Their very first order. Now, what happens after the first order? After the first order, 100% of the volume of whatever they order goes into whatever leg that person is in. I'm going to draw this out for you guys, okay? So you do not get a fast start bonus on the subsequent orders of your personally sponsored people. It's only on the first order. But what happens is, so let's draw it out. This is a binary compensation plan, right? So binary means two. You have a left leg and a right leg. Now, this is a non-flushing binary. There are some binaries where you got to start over each week. But in our binary compensation plan, as long as you stay active, you never, ever lose your volume. Stay active with your product order each month. And even if you are not qualified to receive 2 team pay, and I'll go over what that means in a moment, you won't lose your points. Your points will roll over to the next week. So here you have a left leg and a right leg, right? And each person has 2 positions right underneath of them. This is how a binary works. And your goal is to get as much volume as you can in each of your legs each week. So I'm going to draw this imaginary line down the middle. So everything that happens on this side is your left leg. And everything that happens on this side will be your right leg. Now, this is depicted for you in your back office. You have a graphical depiction of your left leg and your right leg. And so each week, your goal is to get as much volume as you can on your left side and your right side. You want business every single week. This is how you get your weekly pay. So you may be saying, well, what is your goal each week? Your goal each week is to get as many sales as you can in each of your legs so that the computer can do its computations and pay you out what you're supposed to get in your 2 team pay. Watch the compensation video. I have, in fact, can I post a comment? So here is my compensation video on my YouTube channel is comp.3stepcarbonus.com. All right. Or you can go to, just go to the company's YouTube channel, Laura Life YouTube channel, and watch the compensation video there. Okay. So now, someone just put in first orders 30% on the first order only. That is correct. Now, after that first order, whatever the people in your downline order goes, that volume goes into whatever leg they are in. So this is a volume-driven business. Is what? Say volume. Volume-driven business. Stay in tune to your volume. More volume equals bigger check. More volume equals what? Say a bigger check. More volume equals bigger checks. If I'm saying pump up the volume, why? Because I want to help you to get a bigger check. You're going to make that money in 2020. How? By pumping up the volume. How do you pump up the volume? By getting more sales. How do you get more sales? By marketing more effectively. Online, offline, word of mouth, social media. It doesn't matter. There's all ways of marketing, but this is network marketing. Learn how to network and learn how to market. Okay. So I want you to understand that each week is all about the sales. Each week is about selling as much tea as possible. Each week is about getting your team to sell as much tea as possible. Each week is about having all of the auto ships for that week to hit, to go through so that that is more volume product coming to your people so they can sell that tea in the marketplace and then reorder. It's about this monetizing this $4 trillion wellness industry, getting this amazing, all natural, organic tea and other herbal products out into the marketplace so that you can get paid. Okay, so understand once again, and this bears repeating, please watch the compensation video. But remember, in this binary, your job is to get as much volume in each of those legs each week. Now, how does the payroll go? So our pay week starts on Tuesday. Well, that's tomorrow. Wait a minute, is that tomorrow? No, tomorrow's Monday. Okay. When you don't have a job, it's hard to remember what day it is. Today is Sunday. So the first day of our pay week is actually Wednesday. And the pay week goes from Wednesday to Tuesday. So Tuesday night is the close of business night for the week. So on Tuesday night, Eastern Standard Time, the computer will total all of the volume in your left leg and all of the volume in your right leg. And what it will do, watch the video so you can really get an understanding of this. It will take that volume for the week from your weak leg. So let's say you have 500 in volume on your weak side. We're just going to use a really low number, okay? Let's say you have 500 in volume in your weak leg. And in your strong leg, let's say you have 2,000 in volume for the week, okay? Now, what happens is the company will take the matched volume of your weak leg. So they'll take that 500. I'm going to do the math on here. And they'll match that 500 with 500 from your strong leg. Okay? So what is 500 plus 500? That's 1,000, right? 500 plus 500 is 1,000. So the amount that you will get paid on is 1,000. You get a percentage of that 1,000 depending on your rank. You could get 5%. You could get 10%. It depends on your rank. So why do we say rank up to bank up? Because the higher your rank, the higher the percentage of this matched volume you will be getting. So you may say, well, what happens to, I didn't use up all the points here, Boomy, on this strong side. What happens? So you'll see that the computer will subtract the amount of points that you had in your weak leg from your strong leg, and what is left over is 1,500. You do not lose those 1,500 points. That's money in the bank that rolls over to the next week. So you have rollover points that keep building. That is how sometimes you look and you're like, man, some people have 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 in their strong leg. And each week, whatever they have in this weak leg, this is like pay leg. They're using up all these points each week. So their goal is to get as many points as possible in this pay leg, in this weak leg. Because this leg, in this example, this weak leg is what triggers your commission. Okay? Now, if all that sounds like gobbledygook and you're not familiar with binaries, keep watching the compensation video and keep on not just watching the compensation video, but keep looking at your back office to get an understanding of what's going on in your business each week and how you get paid, because you'll learn it. My first binary was about 5 years ago. And that was the first company I was ever with the binary, in with the binary. That's where I got my understanding. So I understood more when I got to this company right here. So anyway, what I will do, I will come back another time and talk about the paycheck matches. I'll come back another time and talk about the car bonus. That we have the easiest to achieve car bonus in the industry. So we have an easy to achieve car bonus. We have a harder way to achieve car bonus. But that 4x4, guys, come on. In 2020, you got to get the car bonus. You got to make that money in 2020. You got to drive your car so you can get real far. That was whack, but anyway. Yeah, I wanted to make sure. So to all my team members in Africa, please get this understanding. Oh, one last thing. This is why you want to be binary qualified. Let's talk about being binary qualified before I go. The only way you can get your 2-team pay is if you are binary qualified. What does that mean? That means that each week you have to have at least one active person on your left and one active person on your right to get your binary pay. If you don't have one active on your left and one active on your right, you don't qualify for binary pay. And so you're going to see zeros that week. So you got to get binary qualified. That's really, really easy. Active on your left, active on your right. Now, for insurance, we tell people, don't just have one on each side. Like, get 3, get 4, because somebody drops off, somebody's auto ship doesn't go through and they forget or whatever. You don't want that to allow you to miss your check. So have more than you need. We are not minimalists here. We always overshoot. We're about getting paid. We are entrepreneurs in the pursuit of profit. So you want to make sure that you are always on point with your money by you always having your auto ship. Check on that. Make sure it goes through. Don't just count on the system. Make sure your auto ship goes through and you are on and you have your order. Okay, number 1, make sure your team members are on auto ship and they have their orders as well. Make sure you are binary qualified, meaning you have an active person in your left leg, personally sponsored, and an active person on your right leg. And then, guys, how do you make $20,000 a month? It's about 2 getting 2. It's about showing those people how to do what you just did. I promise you, if everybody would get fired up and excited about getting their 2 fast, you get your 2 fast, and you teach your other 2 people, look, when you come in, your first week is getting your 2. This isn't a $1,500 program like my last company. This isn't a $500 business where it should be like my last company. This is a less than $100 sign up for most people. Now, if you want to get the $497 package, that would be great. But I'm telling you, 2 getting 2 duplication should happen fast. If you want to hear how to get to the big money quickly, go to 90days2millionaire.com. I'm going to type this in, 90days2millionaire.com. Okay? Go to 90days2millionaire.com. I want you to listen to that. That is our CEO detailing out for you how to get to $20,000 a month, how to do it quickly, and what does it take to make it happen. What is the mindset and what is the activity to hit $20,000 a month? You're worth it. You deserve it. This industry will pay you that and more and more. Get ready and open to receive your abundance, right? So with that, again, it's time to get that money in 2020. So I'm out of here. I'm about to do me my Wonder Arms workout. I did a review on this product today on YouTube. You can go there and see that. Why? Because remember, with Laura Life, we have our healthy lifestyle challenge going on. Some of you have gotten into the groups and on your teams, and it's all about getting healthy, fit, and in shape. So this right here, come back in 3 weeks and see how my arms are looking. Because I'm going to do this twice a day. All right, guys. So with that, I'm out of here. Time to go do my arm exercises. And remember, it's time for you to get that money in 2020. If you have any questions about our compensation plan, give me a call, 443-864-9440. Again, 443-864-9440. This is Boomy Moore, one of the top leaders here with Laura Life International. Bye-bye.